Right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Trailblazers series. Just a quick reminder of what happened in the last video, if anyone missed it. We managed to get a grand total of 4,000 points, unlocking our fourth relic, which was the unnatural selection, which means we can now select our Slayer task, which is amazing. Right now, I'm just working on getting some smithing XP. I'm planning on doing a couple of quests at the start of this episode. Firstly, going to do Elemental Workshop, so we'll be doing that as soon as I'm finished here. I'd like to quickly apologise if the video does seem a little laggy right now. I am currently rendering out the last episode, the one you probably should have seen before this one, hopefully, fingers crossed that you saw it. For anyone that is wondering, I have got a playlist for all of my episodes, so if you do miss any of them, all of them will be in a playlist down below. I should probably link it. That'll be a good idea. But yeah, other than that, we're just going to be doing a little bit of mining, and then I'm going to head off and do some questing. Once the video's finished rendering and uploading, then I'll be doing some stuff, because very laggy right now. Even the bears are stuttering. Hey, so we just managed to complete our first beginner clue on the Trailblazers. See if we can get anything good. Hopefully we can get a unique, because that is another task in itself. Unfortunately, we didn't get a task, but we did roll on the cabbage drop table, which would have been a chance at a unique, unfortunately, and apparently we still have that clue scroll on the go. But 6 cabbages, everything else is pretty much garbage, or all of it's garbage. But yeah, we should have got something from that. That's so annoying. We do have an easy clue in the bank as well, which I will attempt. Fingers crossed we could do this one as well, but we will have to acquire some items. Right, unfortunately we don't have the money to be able to buy all the stuff for this clue scroll, but also it is also in Falador. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this in the bank until I actually unlock Falador, or I could just drop it now and at the chance, you know, I'm just going to drop this now at the chance of getting another easy clue scroll, because we obviously, now that we've unlocked this final relic, or this fourth relic, we will be doing a bit more Slayer, so hopefully we'll be able to get a few more clue scrolls from it. So fingers crossed we get those pretty soon. Right, and there is the Elemental Workshop Part 2 quest complete for a bunch of smithing and a bunch of crafting XP, boosting us up to 52 smithing, which we can now make mithril maces, and 53 crafting, which is for snakeskin bodies apparently. But that is really nice, because that is also a medium task done for the Trailblazers, and also I decided to make a second prime bar so we can actually make a mine shield, which is going to be simple. And there we go. Right, so I want to get a new Slayer task. So I'm going to try out the perk that we just unlocked, or the relic we just unlocked, by talking to the Canifis Slayer Master. Ooh, that actually looks really nice. Now, I really want to kill the 2 giant bosses, so the Moss Giant and the Hill Giant boss, Obor and Prophytus, I believe her name is. So we're going to start off just by getting a bunch of like Hill Giants and Moss Giants tasks. I'm going to try and collect like 5 keys from each. Yes, I want to select that. So 26 Hill Giants. That is not enough. That is not enough, seriously. I would definitely have preferred a bunch more than that. But yeah, we're going to go kill a bunch of Hill Giants, try and get a bunch of keys. Fingers crossed we can get like 5 keys of each and slay each of the bosses at least 5 times for a good chance at actually getting the unique drops. So we've either got the club or the essence from Prophytus. I don't know how to say her name, so I'm going to butcher it every time I try. But yeah, we're going to give that a go. So first off, we're starting off with the Hill Giants. Once we've got the keys for that, we'll start off with the Moss Giants, and then just see how we go. Right, so obviously we did manage to obtain 1 giant key, so we're actually going to give this boss a go, see if it's actually worth doing. Obviously it is for the task, but if we do fail miserably, then obviously we're going to have to go find another better way of doing this. Obviously my armor is not the best. The best thing we've definitely got is the Dragon Scimitar. I should have probably prepared with a Strength Amulet. I can make one, I believe, with my current crafting levels, so if this does go horribly wrong, I will definitely go make another. I'll definitely go and make myself a Strength Amulet and try again later on. But we'll see how well this goes. Okay, so that didn't go horribly wrong. We obviously could have done a lot better, but there is 50 points for the task. Unfortunately, we were not able to get another key, but we did actually manage to get our first first set of Slayer points. And another medium task complete, slay 250 creatures. And there's another Obor kill for Nature Runes. 40 Nature Runes, not bad. Right, so Charlie the Tramp has just given us another beginner casket. What are we going to get? Well, so just before we go ahead and finish off our current Hill Giant task, I wanted to do a couple of the tasks in Mauritania. As we recently unlocked this area and we haven't actually spent a lot of time in here, I think the only thing we've actually done is the agility course. So we're going to do a couple quick tasks. First one being kill a werewolf. And there is the werewolf dead. And we should get a task for that. Once it dies, there we go. Defeat a werewolf. There is craft a snail. Oh, that was the easy temple trek complete. We only had one encounter, and it was one that we could just run straight through. Now, I think I'm going to use all of these on bowstrings. Are you joking me, game? A long bone? Oh, apparently that was a task. I completely missed that one. Kill a Bloodveld. Oh, wow. I just hit 75 combat. Alright, so I've just managed to complete a bunch of Spider Slayer tasks. I managed to get 330 points. So if we go to rewards, we can finally do the bigger and badder. Oh, we could have done it ages ago, actually. Whoops. We could do the bigger and badder challenge, which does give us an extra task, which is nice. So now when we do Slayer tasks, we can get superiors. And another task unlocked to reach 125 total, 1,250 total level. Completely just missed it, but we just killed our first superior. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything. We did manage to get a hard clue, though, and a bunch of seeds, which is nice. Frickin' finally managed to get a black mask with 2 kills left on the task. Oh, that is beautiful. Well, I am going to actually kill this superior before we leave here, but I can't believe we actually managed to get that. And for those wondering, we got nothing from the superior, as always. You don't understand how disappointed I am with myself. That's the first seed I've actually planted on this game. I can't believe it's taken me, what, 4 days since it's come out to actually do this. Right, I'm going to go try and complete the task of killing a Fossil Island Wyvern. So I've selected that as a Slayer task. Hopefully we can get a couple kills on the easy ones. Obviously our gear is not amazing at the moment, but at least we have the Mind Shield. So fingers crossed we'll be able to get at least 1 kill, but we'll see how we go. Okay, that actually wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. For wow, a Celestra Seed. I don't even think I could plant that. But yeah, that's a medium task complete of killing a wyvern. Nice. Right, just activated all of the mushrooms transportation on Fossil Island. Next thing for me to do is actually start doing birdhouse runs. So I think I need to go upgrade my house a little bit so we can actually start making clockwork cats and clockworks, not the cats. I'm not sure why it's taken me this long to do this task either. I'm taking a lot of challenges I should have done a long time ago, but let's make a leather body. 300 crafting XP, that's not bad, and an extra crafting level, but 10 points earned. We can also make water battle stars, which is nice. And there is craft 100 unpowered orbs. Right, there is another easy task complete, one that I'm really disappointed with myself for not doing earlier. I'm just going to go into building mode quickly and add a workshop over here. If we do workshop, that way at least we can start making some the clockworks, so we can actually start doing birdhouses. I'm just going to put it that way. To be honest, it doesn't really matter which way around it goes. There we go. And what do I need to actually make this? Is it just oak planks? 4 oak planks and some molten glass. That's easy enough to do. I think it's about time we build the crafting table in our house so we can actually make clockworks. 42 construction, which is nice. I'm actually going to upgrade this to tier 4. Actually, no, I don't actually need tier 4 because tier 2 is all I need for the clockworks. So we're just going to stick with tier 2 for now. I'm going to save the rest of this stuff. But if we do this, there we go. We have ourselves a clockwork. And there is our first birdhouse ever. Now, once this is ready, in about 50 minutes, we'll come back and collect the seeds. Collect all the bird's nests and feathers that we're going to get from it. Alright, I wanted to see if that would actually work, and it did. Perfect. I'm not even going to say anything. That's now also my best in slot range equipment. I'm not even sure where this clue scrolls come from, but hopefully we get a unique. No, but the thing I spent forever trying to get, we just got in a clue scroll. Make a singular attack potion for 10 points. Well, there's one task complete of catch 50 implings. That's nice. Completely didn't realise that, but there is another task complete to teleport to Fossil Island. Nice. Pretty soon here, we should be able to get level 80, which is our first level 80 on the account. So we get an easy, a hard task complete, sorry. And smith a steel bar. There we go. Or smelt a steel bar, sorry. And smith a steel plate body, which is nice because that is a very nice alchable. Right, as long as I don't accidentally misclick, here is a pineapple pizza. The worst pizza in the world, in my opinion. So we've just completed Romeo and Juliet, probably the worst quest I've ever done because you just help him find another lover, basically. So I'm not going to lie, I probably waited a bit too long to do this quest because I literally just one-shot him, but there's 50 points for Demon Slayer. Woo, Stell's Bane, completed. And a nice easy task of catch 50 swordfish. Did take a little longer than I'd like, but it's a nice easy task complete. I believe there is a task to cook them as well, so we'll give that a go. Have an easy task complete. Actually gave us a hunter level as well, which is nice. I believe this should be a hard task for 100 points. Once we catch one, there we go. Catch a monkfish for 100 easy points. I don't know if there's any other tasks around monkfish. I will double check, but we are 100 points, 100 tasks away from getting our third and final area unlock. Right, another 50 point task incoming. Cast the wind spell, wind blast. That didn't kill him. I'm annoyed. And there goes a steel dragon kill for a hard task as well as the 50 point task. And we actually managed to get a rune mace from that, which is amazing. I'm probably not going to bother with the steel bars, but that's a nice alchable weapon there. There's craft 50 cosmic runes, and we get 49 rune crafting. Nice. Right, I believe this is an easy task. Pay 2 sets of cabbages to protect my crops. Protecting the tomato plants, which is nice. I've also planted a woad plant here just so we can get some blue dye, so we can attempt to do Ghost Ahoy. And there is 30 farming, giving us our base total of 30. So, and we can also grow willow trees, which is nice because we actually have one in the bank. Well, I finally discovered a way how to get a amulet mold, and it's to build a tool space 4 in our house. I've already built up to 3, and this will be number 4, which has our molds in it. As you can see, it's got one of every type of mold, so we don't have to worry about buying them anymore. So we're going to get ourselves out an amulet mold, and they are unlimited, so I can get, oh, if I drop this one on the floor, say if I was to lose this one, I could get another one. So, but yeah, we're going to go make ourselves that ruby amulet, finally. Right, about time. Let's make the ruby amulet unstrung and string it. And that is a medium task complete. Craft the ruby amulet, and then we're going to instantly enchant it, so we finally have a best in slot amulet of strength, which is amazing. Just completed another beginner clue scroll. Hopefully we can get a unique from this one. Right, here we are outside the lair for the mossy giant boss. This is actually my first time killing this boss, so this is going to be interesting. Not even killed it on my main with like almost max combat, but we're going to give this a go, and fingers crossed nothing goes wrong. And I know we need to protect magic, even though she didn't hit me on the first one. But yeah, just going to record this and see how we go. Right, I did mess that up a little bit, but there is our first ever kill for a beginner clue scroll and 100 lore runes. That is really good. Going to go do this clue scroll. Fingers crossed we can finish it off, but that was quite a nice kill. Unfortunately, the second step for this beginner clue does lead us over to Falador, and we're not close enough to be able to go do this clue just yet, so I'm going to drop this. One thing I do like about killing moss giants is the amount of beginner clue scrolls we get, so let's see what we get from this one. We actually got a unique, and it's a Rune Scimitar kit. Unfortunately, it is the Guthix one, but yeah, we just completed the easy achievement diary for Western Provinces for another 10 points. I'm actually going to go do Mauritania as well, because it's a fairly easy one to do. I believe all I need to actually do is the Ghost Ahoy quest out of all of this. Yeah, pretty much it. Just before we go off and complete the next set of Achievement diaries, we're just going to go about Antique Lamp, chuck that straight into Herblore. 30k Herblore XP for 42 Herblore, which is nice. We could also, should be able to start making prayer potions. Yes, we can. Awesome. Right, we should get a quick, easy task on this. Craft 4 runes with 1 essence. Gonna go craft a couple more water runes because that is also another task. And there is a hard task complete of catch 200 implements in Puro. And another easy 50 points completed. Dismantle some birdhouses. I just thought I'd complete an easy task of defeat a ghast, which was a nice and easy one for 10 points. We've just completed a hard temple trek for another reward of blue tokens. Also managed to catch some nail beasts. And there is the medium temple trek complete. Like I said earlier, I'm using all of these on bowstrings anyway. So an extra 200 bowstrings added to the account. I didn't even notice he gave me one back. It was in my inventory when I teleported back. Okay, that's fine. Just have to repair it, but I don't think I've got the money for that. Well, I just missed it, but there is catch a swamp lizard and a catch a swamp lizard in Mauritania for 2 medium tasks. And there is the task of defeat a experiment under Frankenstein's castle. Frankenstein, not Frankenstein. And there is a hard task of kill 10 superior slayer creatures. Didn't even realise that was a task. Right, so I believe this is our first easy clue on the Trailblazers account. Yes, it is, for 10 points, and unfortunately we didn't get a unique from that, but the nature runes are nice. Hey, double unique reward from that clue scroll. That only took two easy clues, which is amazing. And there's a lap of the werewolf agility course for another 50 points. I didn't even realise that was coming up, but there is 40 base stats with 40 farming. Finally managed to get the cap from the mushrooms. While making some used short bows, I just thought I'd equip one of them and actually get a medium task done. Nice. Build a new birdhouse from medium point. Alright, I don't know if any of you remember the rune scimitar ornament kit that we got earlier in the video. That's actually a task to equip one. So we've just attached the Guffin's one to our scimitar. There we go. An extra hard task complete for 100 points. Spent a little bit of time high alching some short bows and long bows just so we can get a quick gear upgrade. Yeah, that money didn't last very long. Actually saying that, we need these as well. There we go. Only thing now we need is the body, but we're going to equip the rune items for a nice little gear upgrade. And there is burn 100 U-logs. We're getting the points down very easily. With these 100-point tasks, we should be done pretty soon. There is complete a lap of the Shears Agility course. I completely forgot that was a task, but let's go. I believe entering the Wizard's Guild is a medium task, which is nice. Do a Wind Wave for 100 points. And there's another hard task complete. Chop 75 magic logs. There we go, just completed a hard task of catch 50 chinchompers in Kandarin. And there's the task of catch 100 sharks completed. And we've just completed the observatory quest for another 50 points and a couple levels. Unfortunately, we didn't get a defense level from that, but the 61 crafting is really nice. The fact it's another 50-point task is amazing. 210 points to go. I'm not sure what the chance of this being successful, but let's combine some runes. Oh, we did 8. Out of that entire inventory, we did 8. But that's an extra 50 points, which is nice. I just spent what's left of my money on building a kitchen in our house so we can build a oak larder. Well, I know it's not a task, but I've just done some temple trekking for some bowstrings and actually managed to get the full lumberjack outfit. So, yeah, that's quite nice. Extra XP, I guess. Right, after a couple hours of fire making, we can now complete this task of burn some magic logs. We are actually 10 points away from unlocking our next relic. So for my final 10 points for the next relic, I decided to kill the tortoise being ridden by the gnome archer major Amelia. Yeah, fairly easy little task to do. But for our final 10 points, I don't know why I just activated my prayer, but for our final 10 points, we can now unlock our next relic. Right, I think I've decided what I'm going to go for. We're going to go for the botanist, mainly due to the fact we get the extra yields and the potion effects and all that. I'm going to give it a go. Obviously, if I regret the decision later in the line, there's nothing I could do about it. But this one for me is probably going to be the best one to go for. Plus, we also get the 3 times Item sources, items from some sources will be 3 times as common, which is good. So a better chance at items that we want. But yeah, we're going to go for this. Hopefully I don't regret this decision, but we're just going to do it. There we go. Relic is unlocked. All done. And now if we use a potion on ourselves, for those that didn't know, if we were to use one of these strength and attack potions, oop, cable stuck in my keyboard. If we were to use one of these strength and attack potions, these will never drain. So our strength will stay at 94, our attack will stay at 80. Once I get defense as well. I don't know if it works for combat, non-combat related stats as well. It probably does for like boosts and stuff. So that'll be good for when we go to when we need them. But for now, the fact we got an unlimited boost is amazing. One thing I do want to quickly try though is making a prayer potion with the single snake grass that I've got here. There's a 95% chance that you don't use the snake grass, which is nice. And we just completed a task there, which is nice. So we've just done 4, 5, 6. Oh wow, this is actually really good. No, we used it up on this this 7th one, unfortunately, but we do now have 5 dose prayer potions, which is going to be amazing for when we go to like things like barrows and stuff. Now that I've unlocked this perk, I definitely do plan on going to barrows, and also want to finish off some more Slayer. So I'm going to spend a bit of time doing a bit of Slayer now, but for now I'm going to end off the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed. This guy is a tank right here. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.